The Toy Man and Fishy Show, where we have special guests, original music, live drum performance. We also talk about food, cooking, and grilling topics. We look at the weather and sometimes do trivia. We also like to share knowledge and channel updates. And sometimes Fishy has had too many bubbles, and sometimes she may sneeze. Achoo! And we just like to have fun. And there is so much more. So please bring your snacks, bring your beverages, and come enjoy our show. Thank you. And of course, I was just taking a bite of my food and it's like, I gotta talk now. Get the food down. Hello and welcome to the Fishy Show. Yes, I haven't done it in a little while. As some of you know, last year I wanted to do just a solo Fishy live stream just for 1 hour because I got thinking that yes, I've been on many panels and yes, I've done many live streams, but I have always had a co-host or a panel, and I had never done a live stream all by myself. So that was like a challenge to me, maybe, or like, check it off the bucket list. And I wasn't actually planning to do it more than once. I wanted to do it at least one time. Like I had told some fellow friends, I said, I just need to do it for at least 1 hour, just at least one time. Then I can say I did it. I did it all by myself. Just me on here talking to you all. And it went so well. Well, then I did it a few times. Now, I did kind of fall off the wagon a bit, I guess you could say, and haven't continued for a little while. This is the first of me being back in a little bit of doing the Fishy solo on Monday. Now, part of that is due to my internet. Hopefully, my internet stays good. I do have my backup plans here that, for some reason Fishy disappears. Well, then Ron will then come up here and entertain you because my internet isn't always stable. Anyways, my internet was totally out for about 2 weeks. Which reminds me, I got to get after the internet to refund me for that time because they're still billing me for a time that I had no internet. Anyways, so that was part of it. I had no internet on top of my severe tooth pain. And then I got the tooth removed. And then I had this terrible cold that lasted forever. And I could hardly talk. I had, the froggy voice and didn't feel well. So blah, 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 blah. All the reasons, right? Well, today I am back. Yay! So I get to do this for about an hour, give or take. I mean, for sure an hour. Sometimes it goes over a little bit. I do see, if I can speak. Jeez, I've only been on for 4 minutes and I already can't speak. That's terrible. Anyways, let's go over to the stream side here. I would like to say hi to all you wonderful friends that have taken your time out of your schedule. You have taken time out of your busy schedule to come over to say hi, and that means so much to me. I see that Lynn is here in the house. Yay! Toy Man's Bar and Grill is here. Mike Rennick, RWC Toy Man, Lee, and Unique is here. So thank you all for being here. If you know of anybody that has missed maybe my solos or maybe have never been here, let them know. The more the merrier. But without further ado, I do still have buttons. Yes, I love pushing buttons. You know me. And since Toyman's Bar and Grill is here, I am going to hit his cool guy button. So here you go. Take a moment to see this cool guy button. Well, there you go. There's the cool guy button. Yee! Ah, and yes, and Lee, how are you doing? I hope you haven't dived into too much glue today. We do know you like glue a little bit too much, and that is why, if any of you go to the store and you cannot find glue, it's because Lee took it all. And when I say Lee, I'm talking Anfield road layout in the loft because he hangs out way too often in the loft. Well, that's why he's the way he is. I'm just being funny. Hi, East Dad. Very good to see you here. So, how are you all doing today? It's a fabulous Monday here for us. The start of the week. Is it a good start of the week for you? I do hope it is. And for any of you that might not have seen, I did put out a video today. It's not a very long video, but it's basically my positive, my positive saying here. I always remember to look for the positives no matter how small they may seem. And always remember to smile each and every day. It's in reference to that. It's not very long, but I hope it does make you smile and give you a more positive day. So after you hang out here with me, whoops, I'm not going to do it that way. I wanted to put it here so I could put it into the chat. Anyway, so that, later on, if you have a few moments, you can go ahead and go over there and check it out. And I hope it makes your day so much better. It's good to start out your day positively. It positively is. So, as you know, when I first started the stream, I was just finishing up my lunch. My lunch consisted of a nice seasoned turkey burger, and I just had that alongside with some nice rice. I'm not sure if any of you have ever tried this. I guess I like it, but everybody's different. That I like to drizzle either a little bit of like a zesty Caesar salad dressing or Italian dressing over top of my rice. It gives it a little tang. I don't know if you've ever tried it or if you would like this, but I do. So if you've never tried it, and if you like little tang in your food, you might want to try it. Okay, Eastad is getting ready for work. Okay, and thank you. I'm glad you're here to listen. I mean, as you can see, I'm Speak, and I basically just have my Fishy avatar up, so really it's kind of like a podcast. Other than maybe me showing a button or a picture or this or that. I mean, you're not going to really miss anything if you're not watching the screen. Well, that, and I suppose you might want to watch the stream chat. You never know what might go on in there. But yeah, that's what I was doing. And I do see that Donna has now swam into the room. Good to see you here. It's always good to see each and every single one of you. Now remember, I do know that life is busy. If you only have like 5 minutes to be here, thank you. If you're able to be here for the whole hour, thank you. I thank you all for the time you're able to spend here because I am very busy myself, so I do understand it is hard to be somewhere sometimes for very long, but just to make a presence, to take the time to say hi is huge for us YouTubers. We put a lot of work into our channels, and it makes us smile, makes us happy when we get to see people. Okay, Donna, so you work tonight. All right. RWC Toy Man, no, I'm looking out the window right now and it is not snowing yet, but we are supposed to get about 3 to 5 inches later today, probably in about, well, they were saying around like 6 o'clock, so that's what, about 5 hours from now? Of course, the weather can always change. It could come sooner, could be more, could be less. Who knows? I mean, the weathermen are always, or weather women. Don't want to get that wrong now. The weather people. Let's say that. The weather people, because there's no fishes in the weather, right? Anyway, they predict the weather. But you know what? That is one job. It's a cool job, but it's one job that you could be wrong and you still get paid and you still have a job. I don't know. Just a thought. Anyway, how is the weather for you today? Is it snowing? Is it raining? Is it windy? What's it doing? I'm going to look at my weather right now and see. I'll see now what's going on my way. It says it is 28 degrees Fahrenheit, feels like 17. As I look outside, it's a little breezy, and it's definitely cloudy. You know, it's that white look in the sky. It's not a blue sky, and it's not sunny. That is for sure. I think maybe you would call that overcast also. Oh, 50 degrees in New Jersey. Oh, okay. Yes, Sarah Ann, they usually are wrong. And you know what? I like that you brought that up because it makes me think when I was younger as a child, I remember seeing, oh, it must have been a commercial for insurance or house insurance maybe or something is what I'm trying to think it was. I could be wrong, and if you know what I'm talking about, you can clarify. But I just remember watching, we were watching a show or whatever it was, and of course there's commercials, and it showed like a person just sitting on a couch or something, it seems to me, watching their television, and they were watching the weather. And the weather guy was pointing to like a nice sunny, a sun, I think it was on there, a sun symbol, I want to say, saying, oh yeah, there's not a drop of rain in the forecast. It's just going to be sunny and clear and beautiful, as like his like house was like flooded with water, and it seems to me his TV was floating away. It was something like that. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? So anyways, that that image has always stuck in my mind. I don't remember exactly, I remember the idea of it. So I don't remember all the specifics, but I remember it being so funny and so true. Because they can say, oh, it's going to be a sunny, beautiful, clear day, and then you wake up and it's raining and pouring, and then your plans, well, I'm talking summer, of course, but your plans of maybe going to the park that day or going for a nice long walk, well, that kind of got ruined because most people don't want to walk on a rainy day. Now, me being a fish, I suppose I could do that, but anyway. Donna says 74 degrees, beautiful day right now. Geez, I'm going to belch. I'm so sorry. That sounds really nice. Maybe I'll swim on your way. Sarah is asking, how are you recovering from dental stuff? You know what? That is going really well. I'm far enough out now that it's been a couple of weeks now that I haven't really had to do anything extra about it. I have not been taking any pain meds, and I got through the stage of the frustration and the stage of the sutures falling out a little bit. Like, okay, they put a couple sutures in after taking the tooth out because, yes, it leaves a little hole or a gap there, right? And they put a couple stitches in there, and they are dissolvable. So they dissolve, or supposed to, I thought. That goes into your mouth, yes. Anyways, I didn't realize until after the fact that sometimes some of it might just kind of fall out, not dissolve. And I know the one day when I had this, basically it felt like there was a string in the top of my mouth dangling and making me choke. I'm like, oh no, what went wrong? What did I do? Because I'm very careful. And I was like, oh no. And for one, it was annoying. And two, I was like afraid I messed something up somehow. Well, then I read in the fine details of what happens after you have this done, and they said no, they can sometimes just fall out. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. So they fall out, and then you choke on the sutures. That's nice. So, anyways, in regards to that, Sarah, at this point in time, it's great. I'm still getting used to the fact that there's a big spot that's like I'm missing a tooth. I didn't realize like even how big a person's tooth really is, especially a molar, because this was like, let's see, your wisdom teeth are the most back, which I don't have them anymore. I had those taken out years ago. And then you have your back molars, right? And then this one would be the next molar forward from the back molar on the top of my mouth. So anyway, yeah, so it's kind of weird of having what I put it as a hole being there. I'm sure over time I'll get used to it and it'll just be normal, right? But I'm still getting used to the thought that it's like a big major hole there. Oh no. What else was I going to say about that? Oh, yes. So after the surgeon had taken my tooth out, she had asked me if I would like to see the tooth. And I am kind of into anatomy and whatever. And I was like, sure. I was amazed at how deep those roots were. That was a big tooth, a lot bigger than I thought it would be. She actually let me bring it home, and every once in a while I'll look at it. I don't know. That's just me, I guess. I kind of get fascinated with things like that. I was not fascinated with the pain of it all. And I'm glad the pain is out. But it definitely was big. So I don't know if any of you have ever had a tooth pulled and maybe got to see it. And if you were surprised at maybe how large the tooth actually was. But yeah, in regards to that, I am totally much better. I am so thankful not to have that pain anymore. I'm sure hoping I don't have to go through that again. I do know as a person gets older, there could be more bouts of that to occur, but I'm really happy at the moment that I don't have that, because tooth pain is something else. I can understand why people in the past might not have wanted to live another day with that kind of pain if they weren't able to fix it, because that is some terrible stuff. Lynn says it's 52 degrees and sunny, but predicted to change tonight. Oh, yes, and much needed rain. Oh, 0.001 inches, though. Whew, okay, not too much then. Andrew Merritt is in the house. Good to see you there, Andrew. Okay, Lynn says that he has a bag of his teeth. Interesting. Thank you, Toyman. And thank you to everybody here who helped out in so many ways to help me get through that. I mean, some people were able to pitch in and help financially. Some people just prayed and just been supportive and so kind. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, you are so wonderful. So anyway, la la la. What was I going to talk about now? It's funny when you're all by yourself here, you have nobody else to play off of, right? Let's see. So, I know. I was just telling you what I had to eat. I had my turkey burger with rice, which was delicious. It hit my stomach just right. And so I'm a very happy fish right now. Also, I had, I don't know if you all know about some carbonated water, or they'll call it sparkling water to make it sound more pretty, I suppose. But I have this stuff called Lacroix Lemon. I think it's called like Lemoncello, maybe is the flavor. Because, see, Lacroix has different kinds of flavored water. There's no sugar in it. It's just naturally, well, they add flavoring of some sorts in it. Who knows? Maybe some of it we don't want to know, but there's no sugar in it. And that is a nice thing. But that way you have basically some bubbles with some, it's a beverage that you can enjoy without the carbonate, or the carbs, I mean, if you're trying to avoid such. The Lemoncello, though, is really good if you like things like, well, just lemon in general, or if you like something like lemon meringue pie. That is definitely what I think of when I drink this. Now, be aware there are just the normal lemon. It'll say like lemon essence or something like that. And that one's a lot weaker in flavor of the lemon. It's more diluted, maybe be the term. So it seems like you're just having some seltzer water with just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of lemon, which is almost bearable or barely there. Bearable, days. Me and my words. Anyways, the lemon cello is stronger in flavor, and the first time I drank it, it made me think of like lemon pie, which is my absolute favorite. I know growing up, when my mom would ask me what I wanted for my birthday, I wasn't always much into like cake. I mean, yeah, I did cakes at times, but over the years, she ended up starting to make pies, and lemon meringue pie was always my choice. So she asked me. It looks like RWC Toyman loves lemon meringue pie too. Gil Skills is here. Oh, yay! You know what that means. The fishy gets to push another button. And there you go. Welcome, Gil Skills. So good to see you here. It's always good to see everyone here. Yes, Gil Skills, thank you. I see you said, good to see you live, Fishy. Yeah, like I was telling everybody else here a little bit earlier, with all the things going on, I just haven't for a few weeks now. I mean, between no internet for 2 weeks, going through all the tooth pain and recovery, and then I had a cold that lasted for like a month. I mean, it was just all kinds of things that wore me out, or I had no voice, and blah, 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 blah. And I was finally like, you know what? I can today. I can. And I hope that people will come and see me. Yay. Oh, do I see a Joseph Grohl? I do. I see a Joseph Grohl. Here you go, Joseph Grohl. Joseph Grohl is in the house. Woo, 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 woo. Joseph Grohl is in the house. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm an excited fishy. I got all my friends here. You just never know who's gonna show up and splish splash in the pond or aquarium or wherever we are. So much fun. So much fun. Joseph Grohl is getting ready for work and thought he would stop in. Joseph Grohl, that means the world to me. Thank you. Actually, it means the aquarium to me. Let's see. I'm a fishy living in an aquarium, so it'd probably be the aquarium. I don't know. It's a play on words, right? Yes. So. Yes, I love playing buttons. Do you know this? Oh, here's some exciting news. I just recently had a couple people that wanted to buy some merch, so I'm excited that actually later today I'm going to be working on at least one of the shirts, and then I'll work on another one, I should say, later on this week when I have all the materials that I need. So thank you. I'm so excited. Oh, I have so many things I'm thinking of now. Okay, well, this week on Thursday is our normal, Toy Man and Fishy show. Yes, every Thursday from 3 to 7 Central Standard Time, 4 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. And guess what? Yeah, it's our giveaway day. Because, see, we had decided that this year, each and every month, at the end of the month, we are going to do some kind of giveaway. And so you'll have to stay tuned to see what's all up in that. Probably be a couple things this time, so please be there. Be there or be square, they say, right? Yes. Oh, here, I'm gonna play this because I'm so happy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your fins. If you're happy and you know it, clap your fins. If you're happy and you know it, then your face should surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your fins. Yay! See, I dancing and I singing. Donna, you have a great day. Thank you again for stopping in. You all are so fabulous. This is so fantastic. Yes, it is. Gee, I'm hearing a little static in my headset thing. I hope that's not too much on your end. I don't know what's going on with it. I do apologize if the audio isn't. Okay, I think that's better. I just moved it around a little. Please don't give me away, Fishy. Well, oh, that's right, for the giveaway. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to give you away for the giveaway. No. More than likely, my plan, anyways, or our plan, I should say, because me and my co-host, my show host, we share the show together, Toyman and I. We are planning to give away a shirt, and I am working on, actually, as of today, I am working on a special drawing that I am drawing out on a paper here. And I haven't decided yet if I will just, put into the giveaway of a copy of the drawing or the actual drawing. It kind of depends on how it turns out and how I'm feeling. But either way, you'll have a copy at least and a shirt. And who knows what else that might be in that bundle. So make sure you're there on Thursday. Now, we are telling you what stream that we are giving it away, but we aren't going to tell you what time. It'll be within that 4 hours, obviously. So make sure you hang around if you're able to and let others know. And if you're there, you get to participate, and it's going to be so much fun. It is. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I got to show off, and I still haven't added audio to it, but I have my Go Fish button. See this? Kind of cool, huh? Go Fish Office. Oh, actually, I could have music to it. What am I thinking? Hold on. We need a little music here. Let's do this. There, we have a little bit of nice music. And then, now we're getting in the mood, right? Getting in the mood. And then we do this. See? Yeah! Now I got music. There we go. How's that? You like that? Not only that, but you know what else we could do? Oh, yes, you and me. I like clicking buttons. Fun. Oh, but I lost it now. I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Here's Nora dancing, of course. And then you got me playing the piano for a little bit. Yeah, I love playing the piano. And then, there's Nora again. And then here's Toyman's Bar and Grill, tapping it away there, because you know that he does play drum, right? So, yeah, it's kind of fun. La la la. Yeah. All right, I just didn't have fun there. Oh, I know what I can show. Look at this. Oh my. Yep, watch out when you're around a fish. They might startle you. And you never know when a fish might come flying your way. Although we don't normally fly, but every once in a while we do. Okay. Anyways, that was fun, right? All right, all done. Paul Murray, good to see you. So glad that you're able to come on in. I'm doing my Fishy solo for 1 hour here on this wonderful Monday. Haven't done it in a few weeks, and I thought, I have a voice again. My internet seems to be working right now. I do hope it's all coming across okay. And, and I'm feeling a little better overall. My tooth has pretty much, well, it's not there anymore. Where my tooth was seems to have healed up nicely. And it's just getting used to it. That's all. Just getting used to it. I wonder. I wonder if somebody's going to show up today in my stream, or I might have to push an extra button just because it's so funny. So, yeah. Anyways, I started to say this, I guess, that I'm just trying to start drawing again. Now, I've done a couple drawings already, just for fun, right? And see, when I was younger, I used to draw all the time, and I do enjoy drawing. Drawing is very relaxing to me and very fun. I'm just kind of scrolling around here. I got so much stuff in my room here. Oh, here. For example, this. I sat down one day with the thought of our theme of our Thursday Toy Man and Fishy show, and thought it'd be funny to, show that Toy Man caught the fishy, when fishing. I thought it'd be pretty funny. So I sat down with my drawing paper and my pencils and everything, and this is what I came up with. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Another thing I did, I need to find, I think of this during the stream and I always forget after, but I do need to find the bigger version of that. You see in the corner? Well, I know where I can go. I could go over to a different room for a minute. But in the corner there, you'll see me playing piano and Toyman playing the drums. I drew that on paper too and then just scanned it in. Let me just for a minute, we're going to scroll over to a different room for a minute. And I'm looking. Is this an overlay? Oh, it is. Good. Okay, so if you see the drums there, so if you see that cool guy playing the drums and then that long-haired gal playing the piano, I actually drew those from scratch. Yes, from scratch on a piece of paper. And then I scanned them in. And then through a couple of us YouTubers, we brainstormed and came up with this whole scene. So anyway, that's just more of a close-up of some of my art that I have done thus far. So like I say, I do plan on doing a drawing for this giveaway, which I'm in the works of starting today, actually. I just started it. So that'll be cool. Paul Murray said stopped in to say hello, heading out to do an aerial search rescue for a missing service dog. Have fun. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that is very successful. That's cool. Yeah, see, another thing I did more so when I was younger, and then I recollected and found my fingers again in regards to playing piano. Yes, well, there you go. There's the answer. I used to play a lot of piano when I was younger. My mom had me going to piano lessons for a course of like 10 years, I think it was, when I was younger. And then, you know how it goes in life, right? Life got busy. There was just college and just different things that occurred in life. And I kind of just didn't touch a piano for about, I don't even know, 10 to 15 years, I'll say. And then I got injured by my cow, about 6 years ago, I'm guesstimating. And you know what? Yes, I couldn't walk because I had broken bones and I was on crutches and this or that. But my fingers still worked, my arms still worked, and I could still sit. So I found my piano again. I got the rust off my fingers and I found my piano again. And then a couple years ago, when I was sharing some of the music that I relearned or just new music I learned with wonderful YouTubers via email at the time, because I wasn't doing content and all that. Anyways, I had done music and I had shared it with them and they enjoyed it. And they said, I would really like to put it on my channel, but because the songs I was playing at the time were definitely out of the book. It was made by somebody else and they were concerned about copyright claim stuff. Okay, and I understand that. But I've never went and dove into the thought of doing my own original music, because that seemed like unknown territory. It was almost like a scary place to go. I'd be lost without my notes, I felt like. So, but anyways, I thought, okay, I don't know, it'll probably be silly and it won't come out to being anything. So I did my very first, I did 2 versions of a song it was a prayer video. And she really liked it and put one of them up and people really liked it. And then you know what, after that, I made more for other people, be it they asked for it or I just decided to make it in their honor just because. And now to this day, I've got over 20 songs that I have made that are my own originals. And that includes Going in Circles. If any of you know of that one, Going in Circles was a piano song I came up with. And then Toyman's Bar and Grill came along and put drum with it. And it turned out so beautiful. So anyways, just remember that, sometimes in life, we get stuck and think we can't do things. We just can't. We're stuck in this square little box. We can't do it. But I kind of got encouraged to go outside of that box in regards to learning music without notes. And guess what? It worked out really well. And I'm so happy it did, because I actually more so enjoy doing music on my own accord. I feel more free and relaxed and to do it my own way than having to do it a different way that somebody else already thought it should be, I guess. So, anyway, hi, Shadow Scout Swede. Good to see you here. Yeah, very good to see you. And I see a little fish in the kitchen is here too. Just so you know, these both, I mean, okay, well, everybody here makes awesome, awesome stuff. But I was just thinking how Shadow Scout Swede has some wonderful information at his live streams. And our little fish in the kitchen has delicious recipes that'll make you drool. Yes, they will. They're wonderful. Then, of course, you got Gil Skills, who is like, he is so intelligent and is able to like rip things apart and find the right metals and plastics and whatever he's looking for. And then, of course, he has great live streams too, you know, where everybody can come and enjoy. And then Toyman's Bar and Grill, of course, he's got great content. He's got anything from food to music and live streams and fun. And then I could go back and, you know, everybody here has great stuff. And that's just a couple of people that I'm seeing here at the moment. So, yeah, you guys are all amazing. Keep going down your amazing trail. Okay? Don't let anything stop you. You know, whatever your goals are, your goals and your dreams, pursue them. Do it. Don't stop. If you stop, you'll never know if you could have done it. Just think for a moment, if you went down a trail and let's just say it didn't work out the way you wanted. I don't know, let's not use, I guess using the word of a failure is probably not a nice one, but let's just put that out there. What if you tried something and you failed at it? So what? You tried and now you know, and then you can move on to something else. We don't know. Just think if you, I don't know, if you had a big plan of doing something and then you never did, and then down the road regretted it because you don't know. There's a 50-50. How about that? There's a 50-50. You're either going to succeed or you're not. But how are you going to know unless you try it? You got to try it. You got to grow. And that's how we get wise. And I don't know, and potentially on YouTube, you could get big from doing these things. From, you know, going and doing the limit or out of the, what do you call it? Out of the limit? I don't know. I'm a lost of words at the moment. But anyways, here are some of my goals I'm hoping to achieve. And there's probably some that I missed on here, but here's a little clip. Well, there you go. So there you go. Have you guys sat down and thought about what your goals are in life? Oh, yes, I like that. You fail 100% of the time if you don't try. This is true. It's no different than, I don't know, let's say, oh, this Thursday we're having a giveaway, for example. If you're not there and you don't try to win it, you 100% won't win it, right? Kind of the same thought, right? If you participate, if you try, you have a chance. You have a chance that maybe you'll find a little glimmer of something that will make a huge difference in your life. Just think about that. Here's a little story I suppose I could tell you from last year. Okay. Myself, I really don't like to do a lot of driving, especially in big cities. It's just too much going on, lots of people, and I kind of stress out. And then for many years, I pretty much told myself, I can't do it. I won't do it. No. I had an opportunity to go see a very good friend of mine last year, and I was not able to figure out a ride to get there. The only way I could go and see her is to drive myself. You know what? I took the dare. I took the challenge. Yes, I might have been sweating beads of, oh no, I'm doing this. What am I doing? But you know what? I did it. I got through that big place, all the cities, all the commotion, and you know what? I made it to her house in one piece. And then, oh, guess what? I made it all the way back home too, all in one piece. Yes, I did. I still don't like driving, especially in the cities. No, I don't. But there is something about that that makes you feel good. It's like I achieved something. I feel like I faced one of my enemies in my mind, maybe. And I felt so accomplished. It's like I did it. I didn't let that stop me. I did it. Now, there's no time soon I'm going to plan to go through the cities unless I really had to, or if there's another opportunity like that. But it does give you a sense of freedom and a sense of, I don't know, I can't think of all the words, but it just makes you feel good. So don't let anything stop you. Okay? If I can do it, you can do it too. Mr. Echo, very good to see you here. So I don't know if any of you out there have stories like that where you had something you felt like that you couldn't do it. There's probably been times when you didn't do it. But think of the times when you actually took the challenge and you did it. How did you feel? Doesn't mean that you have to like it. Doesn't mean that you're going to have to do it all the time. But just think about it. How did it make you feel? I bet you felt pretty accomplished. You felt like you won a battle. You felt pretty good about yourself, didn't you? So, anyways, just, whatever it is that you want to do, make sure you try to do it. And in regards to life in general, or even on YouTube, as we all know, everybody has their own opinion about everything. We're all different. Make sure that you are doing what you want to be doing. Make sure you are living your life the way you want to be living. Everybody's going to have their own opinion. And to tell you the truth, if a person was going to try to make everybody happy, well, I got news for you. That won't work. You'll never, 100% sure, you will never make everybody happy. And even if you could, let's say you could make everybody happy, will you be happy? So in life, just make sure you do what you want to do. Now, of course, there are times that, you might adjust things here and there to respect another, but still make sure that's still in your ballpark. Nobody can make you do anything. Only you. We only have control over our own self. And we only have control of our reaction of other people's reactions and their suggestions and their behavior. It really is true. And it really is freeing to know that. Because think about it. Not everybody's going to agree with you. Some people are going to say mean things. Everybody has an opinion. Mike says, make mom happy. Yeah, they have that thought there, right? Make the wife happy or make the mom happy and everybody's happy. But yeah, for all of us though, just live your life out. Our lives are so short. Think about it. We are only here for so long. And also, just in life in general, but also here on YouTube, did you know that the way that you conduct yourself, the way you behave, what you say, what you do, is a reflection of what you're showing them what you are? It does matter. How do you want people to remember you? Now, sadly, there has been YouTube friends that I have passed on. But I think about that. Like this one person I'm thinking of particularly leaves a very happy, positive, like this person was always happy and laughing and, just happy. Not like down in the dumps, not a grump, not a whatever. This person left the world with positivity and joy. Think about that. Think about that each and every day. What we do, what we say, all of the things matter to our own self. It's how we treat our own self in a sense, right? But it's how people are going to see you too. Do you want them to see you? Like, how do you want people to see you? That's what you got to think, right? You be you. You got to be your true you. And then that's how people will see you. Something like that. I feel like I'm going in circles, but in my mind, I'm making sense. I hope I'm making somewhat of a sense for all of you too. Lady C is here, and I see Bailey's here too. Thank you for being here, Rick Bailey. Always good. And Rick Bailey, I really enjoyed the stream the other day. You do a fine job. But yeah, just, I don't know, that's just something that was on my heart today, I guess, is just make sure you're living your life to the fullest. Don't let anything stop you. And just know that what you do, what you say, all the things, people are watching. And you know what? Sometimes you can make a big influence in somebody's life and they don't even know it. Did you know that? It's pretty cool, huh? B Whizzle is here. Yay! B Whizzle is B whistling. That's right, Gil Skills. Be real. Don't be the fake you. Yeah, because it's hard enough being us, isn't it? I mean, sometimes we get in fights with our own selves, don't we? So how much harder would it be to pretend to be fakey, to be something we're not? Just for, I don't know, because we don't love ourselves is what it is, right? Because we don't love ourselves, and because maybe for some of us, we want to act a certain way to try to fit in a certain group, or I don't know. Don't do that. Us people are not that stupid. We can read through it. And to try to maintain fakiness, it's going to slip. It's not going to work. So that is something very important, and it's very important to me. You got to stay real. You got to stay genuine. You got to you have to be yourself and just be the best you're able to be. None of us are perfect, right? Now, if we're trying to achieve things in life, like, I don't know, like me playing piano, for example, I can practice and practice and practice and practice. And I used to hear the saying that practice makes perfect. You know what? That's kind of stressful. I don't really like that saying because it's not really all the way true. It will never be perfect, as I put my parenthesis fingers up, right, that you can't see. Will never be perfect, but I like the saying like this better. Practice makes progress. That's a little bit more realistic, really. And that progress can get near perfect on some things, maybe. But just keep practicing at it. Another thing, a little side thing, I guess, that just floated into my brain is, you know what I'm starting to learn lately? And I'm only putting 5 minutes. I mean, sometimes I put more time into it, but I only require myself 5 minutes a day to learn Dutch. See, I have a little Dutch in my blood, I guess. Not much, but a little Dutch. Yeah, and I don't know why, but knowing I had a little Dutch in me has always been a little special to me. I have like German and Norwegian and other things, and bulkily German actually, and that's fine. Those are awesome too. But something about that little dash of Dutch was kind of cool. And so, guess what I'm doing? Each and every day, well, I'm trying to be each and every day. I've been pretty good lately. I have been going to, I think it's called Duolingo. It's a free program that you can use, a free app. And I'm learning Dutch. And it's fun. And it exercises my brain. So anyway, just a little extra bonus of info for you to know, I guess, that I'm learning Dutch. Yes, this Fishy is learning Dutch. And you know what? It's fun. There are so many things I want to learn this year, but one step at a time. Yeah, you gotta look at little pieces here and there. Otherwise, you're gonna feel like you're going to like drown or something, to tell you the truth. But yeah, definitely. I very much encourage you all to just sit back, relax, and just think about life. Think about what you want to do. It's not just on YouTube either. What do you want to do with your life? Do you want to learn an instrument? Is there an occupation you would like to try? Would you like to learn a language? Do you want to learn how to make, like, I'm going to learn how to make animations. Never done it before, but I'm an artist. I love art. Why couldn't I try? And you know what? I can learn it for free. Like the program called Blender, for example, I can do 3D animation. Yes, it might take me a while. Yes, I might screw up a little bit, but I'm going to try. Why not? There's so much wealth here on YouTube. I can learn all about it. I've already learned a lot about Blender. Anything from creating things as simple as a donut to how to make a person or whatever you want to have as a character to walk and look like they're talking. It's really cool. And all I have to do to be able to learn this, I don't have to pay anything, but I do have to be responsible and take the time to learn it. Set aside time to learn it. That's all I got to do. It's habit, right? Make a good habit. So anyways, what are you all having today in regards to food and beverage? You know that I enjoy food and beverage myself. And you know what? I had so much beverage, I should say, that I have to go use the little ladies' room. So I am going to put on, I'll put on the merch video because I make our own merch. I'm going to put on the merch video. Sorry about that. Had a little interruption. And I'll be right back. I apologize for any delay, but I really gotta go. So I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Thank you, everyone, for being here still. Sorry about that. When you gotta go, you gotta go. All right, let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you for the assistance there. So, how are you all doing? And like I asked, anybody here have any food or beverage? And I know what a good question would be. Has anybody here ever had a ginger beer? It's not an alcohol unless you add alcohol to it. It is it's like ginger ale but more concentrated. So to tell you the truth, ever since I found ginger beer, if I have ginger ale, it's like, that's just watered down stuff. I'll still have it, especially the Canada Dry stuff, because that does have more flavor than some of the other ginger ales. But oh yes, ever since I've had ginger beer, oh, there's no going back. Now, of course, like I say, if you're into alcohol, you could add alcohol to it and then it would be an alcoholic beverage. But I just drink it straight from the can. My favorite kind of it is this says craft ginger beer made with fresh ginger. It's by the brand called Reeds, Reeds. All natural, and it's extra. It says it must be extra strong, which it is. It's really good. So if you like ginger or ginger beer or ginger ale, I should say, you will love ginger beer. Now, my favorite kind of ginger beer is this one because it doesn't have all the fructose and it does have real ginger in it. So if you can find this, okay, if you're into it and you want to try it, I highly suggest you get this one. They still say it's the number one brand for people, so that's pretty cool. I just find it at my Walmart, my local Walmart. It has sparkling water in it, so yes, it's carbonated, just like the ginger ale would be. Has real sugar and real ginger in it, and it also has a little bit of things like pineapple and lemon and lime in it, and it's just so good. And speaking of which, guess what I'm opening right now? That's right. So yeah, Dwayne, you should try it. And it's good for your digestion. I have had it before and my belly, or more so my stomach, I suppose I should clarify, is upset just because there's something I ate. And then I just gotta, wow, that was loud. Um, Open this ginger beer and I just drink a little bit. And woo, then my you're not supposed to inhale it. Okay, gotta remember that part. Anyway, note to self: don't inhale ginger beer. Okay, this fish has to learn one day. Anyways, hi Dwayne. I see Dwayne has swam in. Good to see you here. It's been so good to see everyone here. I see a little bit earlier on that Rick Bailey had said it was great to see both of you there too. And yes, we enjoyed it. It was very nice. Yeah, everybody, not everybody does a live stream, but I was going to say that everybody that does do a live stream has a different way of doing it. Now, like myself and my co-host, especially, like, okay, I do it here too, and it's just solo me. So I guess I'm just speaking for myself at the moment. But we both are in agreement of this, that when it comes to doing a live stream, you need to have a balance, right? Because from my experience, I've been to live streams where there's a certain topic and then that's all they focus on and they ignore the chat. In my opinion, that's kind of rude, and for me, I want to be known. I want to be known that I'm there, that I'm important. That all of us are in the stream that are important, not just me. But I'm thinking of me, myself, at the moment, of how I feel at a stream. So I want to make sure that I remember to, pay attention to the chat as best as I can. Now, I am just human, and I do miss people sometimes, and I apologize for that. But I try my best to at least see everybody that is here. The other extreme, though, is I've been to streams where they have no plan whatsoever, no topics, nothing. And then I don't know, it can be quite a lull in there and not much going on. So then it's like, okay, there's no point to be at this one. It's good to have a balance because, like today, I mean, part of what I talked about today here at my solo stream Some of this I wrote down as ideas to talk about, and some of this just came upon my heart as I was here. And some of it is what you guys talk about. So, like I say, I think there's a balance. You have to have some sort of structure, but kind of go with the flow, but pay attention to this chat, which is a lot of things to do. But I think that's the best of both worlds. I don't know what you all think. What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea? Because I don't like to be ignored. I think it's good to have some structure, especially if there's nothing much going on in the chat. So it's a balance act. It really is. You have to have fun, maybe some serious points, and whatever. I'm still learning. I haven't been doing streaming for that long, really. I suppose it's been, I don't know. Has it been 6 to 8 months or something? I mean, in regards to just doing content, I just started that last year in January, because January of this year was my anniversary of putting content on my channel. So I'm still new at this all, and I'm trying to learn, trying to go by. Well, okay, this is what was nice, because I was on YouTube and I went to people's streams, I watched people's videos, and I heard about things that are good and bad, and I know things change, and I know everybody has their own opinion, but I'm really actually kind of happy that I waited, even though it was due to some circumstances, but I'm glad I waited for, I think it was a couple years. I waited a couple years before I put content up, because truly I wasn't even planning to put content up, but I'm glad it worked out that way, because I got to learn some things before I dived in. That was nice. Hi, Psycho. Good to see you. So, yeah, that was just a little tidbit of info there that I'm still learning. I mean, I learned a lot before I did content, but I'm still learning. So, anyway, this is just the beginning, and hoping it gets bigger and better. And the big thing is just quality and entertainment, right? That's the big thing. Oh, Dwayne remembers when I did my piano collaboration with Glenn. Yes, and that would have been my first, that's before I did content on my own channel. But that would have been my very, 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 very first collaboration with somebody. That was so cool. So if you include that one, I did it with Glenn. I did it with Samantha. I did it with another lady. And then I did it with Toyman's Bar and Grill. So if I'm thinking correctly, that means I've done it with 4 different parties now of people. Now, of course, with Toyman's Bar and Grill and I, this is a continual thing. We'll continue doing more and more collaborations. But hopefully here and there, if there's somebody out there that likes to sing, plays instruments, maybe we can get them involved with what we got going on. Does that make sense? So I play piano, and Toyman's Bar and Grill, or Ron, he plays drums. So you never know. Maybe we'll come across somebody that plays guitar. It could be electric. It could be acoustic. It could be bass. And they could be a part of it or something. Or maybe there's somebody that wants to sing, and then we can try to figure out something. So I do hope that we can include maybe somebody else. It could just be once. It could be a couple times. That would be so cool. I do see I've already hit the 1 hour mark, so I'll start winding down here. I also seen you on live streaming like Jason from the Simple Cooking channel. I thought I saw you there. Yes, you did. Yep. Simple Cooking channel is actually the very first live stream I came across. And that was like the only live stream I was at, I think, for about like 6 to 8 months, I want to say. I don't know if live streaming was newer or I just wasn't introduced to anybody at that point, but that was the only one I knew of. I look forward to it. At the time, I think he was doing it every day. And then eventually, it kind of stems off of that. You find out about somebody else, and then somebody else, and then somebody else. Now I have lots of people, and now it's almost a juggle to, I want to go to all these streams, but as you know, life comes first. And then I try to take a little time to go visit everybody every once in a while when I'm able to. Dwayne says I like drumming and percussion and writing. Okay, that's cool. And photography. Yes, photography is fun. And I like photography too, and I think it's because there's a little bit of an art aspect to that because you gotta, gotta pretty it up in a sense, right? And you gotta have it lined up right because you'll see somebody who just takes a random picture that might not know much about it, and then somebody else that actually pays attention to maybe where you want the object to be and the lighting and all the things. I'm not like a professional photographer, but I have been complimented, I guess would be the term, of my photographs because I had a good eye for it. But I think that comes down to because I like art, right? And I think we just see that. Anyways, I am going to pull up my saying. Where is my saying? There it is. Always remember to look for the positives, no matter how small they may seem. And always remember to smile each and every day. And I do hope you all have a great day. I also hope that I will see you all on Thursday. Remember now, that's our giveaway day. There will be a shirt and probably a copy of this drawing I'm working on today. It will be a beautiful drawing. I have it all in my mind right now and just the start of the sketch right now. But it'll be done and complete by that day, and that'll be wonderful. So I hope to see you there Thursday here on this channel from 3 to 7 Central Standard Time, 4 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, on Friday, Toy Munch Bar and Grill will probably have a live stream. Sometimes on Saturdays we go live. Just keep your eyes peeled. Oh, and don't forget, if you haven't watched my video that I put out today, please go watch it. It's a very short one, and it's just this saying right here. But you'll be supporting my channel, and you'll hear me speaking it out. I'm talking, just like I do here, with some visuals, if I recall. It's been a little bit since I made the video. Anyways, you all have a wonderful day, and we will see you again. Maybe next Monday I'll do it again. I guess we'll have to see how I'm feeling and how the internet is working. And with that, I gotta look around my busy room here, and we will see you all next time.